Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. How are you? How are you? How are you? I am so excited to be here with you this morning. It is Thursday. It is 3-3. That is a master number. I've been up for a while. For those of you following me on TikTok, I put up a TikTok today, and it actually posted on my page, so you can actually scroll down and take a look at that. Being guided to kind of share some ways in which to help yourself raise your vibrational frequency. And one of them is using positive affirmations that not only that you are saying mentally, but that you're feeling. And so that came through to me today. So I shared that with you. So take a look at that TikTok video. And then yesterday, if you watched my video, you saw like my cards go flying. And I was actually, I had a session yesterday afternoon, and I was burning some sage, and I actually wow, like the sage took off to the point where my fire alarm went off, and I actually had to open my window, which actually blew in a lot of air. And I just feel like I rejuvenated my whole office yesterday. And then last night we had an amazing first evidential medium class with this cohort, and I'm so excited because it was amazing. It was amazing. So if you weren't able to join me for this round of the evidential medium course, just know that it will come back in the fall. But if you weren't sure that was the right course for you, in April, on April 6th, we're going to start the intuitive guidance course. And that is going to be 5 weeks of learning how to get into connection with spirit and building your relationship with spirit. If you're someone who feels like you're just starting out, or you're just wanting to learn how to get into connection with spirit. And that is we're going to use cards. So if you're someone that really wants to learn how to use cards for yourself or to share with others, the intuitive guidance course is for you. With that course, I don't really advertise this very much, but I just started giving this course last year. I've done it twice now. I gave it twice last year. And what I do with that course is because you're learning how to get into connection with spirit. You're learning how to raise your vibrational frequency and what that means. And one of the ways to do that is to heal your traumas and dramas. So I actually incorporate an IET session into that course that we do outside of the class. So just know that there's a $175 value that you're going to be getting with that course. So not only are you going to get the intuitive guidance course, the 5 weeks of me learning how to and experiencing spirit in a way that you haven't experienced before, learning how to use cards to help you to receive messages from spirit, but you're also going to get a IET session on me, on the house for free. So we book that, you and me. So you get that hour with me outside of the class, outside of the 5 weeks. So the intuitive guidance course, you get a lot of bang for your buck, because I am helping you to recognize that you have to raise your vibrational frequency to get into connection with spirit. So good morning, Becca. Good morning, Natalia. Good morning, Karen. Oh, Karen, absolutely. I absolutely will. Good morning, Cynthia. Yeah, everyone, let's hold Karen, space for Karen today as she goes through this grieving process. So yes, the intuitive guidance course is here for you. It will start on April 6th. I actually already have almost half of the seats taken because I started advertising the intuitive guidance course when I was advertising the evidential medium course. Yeah, absolutely, Becca. Rising. So that is coming April 6th. So just know that cohort has already started to build. So if you're called to be in that class with me, I will absolutely be excited about that. But just so you know, thank you, Cynthia. We had a beautiful first class for the evidential medium course. And so I'm really excited about all of you that I'm working with in whatever way that I'm working with you. So So that is what I got going on, and I am very excited. Hold on, guys. Just going to ban this person. Please, please, please don't fall for any scammers. Please don't do that. Just know that I will never... I will never, solicit your business like that. And I will never support people that solicit business from you on my page. So please, 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 please just know that my classes, my IET sessions, anything through Guidance 311 is the way to get a hold of me. But yeah, no solicitation like that. No scammers. All right, so today we are going to use the Light and Soul Oracle by Kate Spencer. Her link is in the description box. If you really like these cards, and if you want a deck of your own, you can go to her website, kate-spencer.com, and get your own deck. All right, so they are jumping, so I love it. So here we go. All right, here we go. Yeah. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. This card came out again. So we got a similar card from yesterday. So if you did not see yesterday's message, I would take a look at yesterday's message. Good morning, Charlena, because it seems like we're going to continue similar but different. So yes, brow chakra is coming through as being blocked. So your brow chakra, and if you watch Tuesday Tarot, you know that I love, Kate Spencer does a beautiful, she describes the chakra cards very, very beautifully. So I am going to look at that for us today. Good morning, Mandy. So brow chakra. This chakra is located in the center of your forehead. It is associated with clairvoyance, intuition, connecting with your higher self, and connecting with the universe and all that is. When this chakra is balanced, you are in tune with the signs and synchronicities that the universe sends us to support us on our path. Your own divine wisdom flows easily, and you find yourself in the flow of life, able to receive intuitive insights and guidance and notice synchronicity. Not everyone can see psychically, but this does not mean that you are not connected and receiving information. You may be a person that has a deep sense of knowing, a physical feeling, or you may hear messages or communication. Know that your way is perfect for you. Intuition is a two-step process. Firstly, you need to receive. This could be an intuitive thought or a synchronicity showing up in your life. Once you've recognized it, you then need to work out what it means. Is there some kind of action that you need to take, or perhaps not take? Maybe your intuition is nudging you to call a friend, take a class, or apply for a job. The action steps are up to your human self to get in order once the intuitive message is received. Sometimes this chakra is closed or blocked because of fear of what you might see. This is usually a subconscious fear that can energetically stop this chakra from spinning freely. Recognizing that this could be fear and then meditating on releasing it can help. Candle gazing can help you to open and balance this chakra. The triangle shows the movement of energy down from the crown chakra. It gives us a sense of source energy traveling from the crown into the brow when both chakras are clear and free flowing. This is a message about bringing your human lessons into existence in your physical world, yet being able to see and perceive them as your higher self. Taking a higher perspective helps to keep us out of the drama. It allows us to see situations and lessons from different angles. It's like hovering above and getting a clear impression of the prevailing circumstances and being able to see what each different person's standpoint is within the whole. This brings consciousness and compassion into earth lessons and helps us to experience them with more grace and ease. The orbs of energy that surround this chakra are a reminder of the cosmic and multi-dimensional nature of this energy center and us as beings. We are all made from source energy and connected to all that is. What intuitive signs and messages have you been receiving? What action do you need to take in light of these? For some of you, you might want to actually listen to that more than once. So I would invite you to listen to the replay, because there's a lot in the explanation that she's giving you. And parts of that might resonate more than other parts of you, because right behind that card came out the illusion and deception card. And this is very similar to the deception card deception and envy card that we received yesterday. For some of you, you are dealing with energies around you that are not being clear, that are having a mask on. And when that mask comes off, what is revealed is very disconcerting, is very can be very scary, because it's information that you've received through your brow chakra, because the illusion and the deception of this person or situation where the mask is being revealed or taken off is going to feel very disconcerting. But you have to know and stay in the energy of, I was given this information because it's now time for this to be revealed in my life in a way that I need to now take an action step. And that action step, it can feel like a crossroad. It can feel like you're being brought to choices and decisions that are feeling uncomfortable. But the brow chakra is bringing you the way forward. It's bringing you the signs and synchronicities of the way that you need to go for you. And so that mask that's coming off can never be put back on. That person in that relationship or that situation that's being revealed for the truth of the deception or the untruth that's being revealed is bringing you to the crossroads of where you need to go for you, not where you can stay anymore. Good morning, Dorothy. So this deception and this mask that is coming off, it's never going back on. That person is never going to be the person you thought they were or who they showed you they were in the beginning. When that mask comes off, you're getting the truth. So it is time for you to go into your higher self and recognize the truth for what it is, and know that your higher self is bringing you this information because you can no longer stay in the untruth. You can no longer stay in the deception. You can no longer stay in what you thought this was, because the revelation is the truth. The mask coming off and what is being revealed is the truth, and it hurts and it's hard and it's not what you wanted. But it's time. It's time to see the higher perspective. It's time to see the truth for what it is from that higher perspective, so that you can make the changes necessary. You can take the crossroad. You can go in the new direction. Your soul is showing you the new direction. Your brow chakra is showing you the new direction. The mask that is coming off is showing you where you cannot stay, because that situation is not what you thought it was. It's not what they presented it to be. They're not the person you thought they were. They're not going to come through on the promises you thought. They're not going to give you the things they said they were going to give you. They're not going to be the way they said they were going to be. That's the deception. They don't have what it takes to come through on those promises, physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally. So you have to see it from the higher perspective and understand that they're not capable of giving to you what they said they could give or who they said they were. There's an emotional blockage. There's a shutdown mentally and emotionally. And they can't be who they said they were. They can't give you what they said they were going to give you. It's not possible. And so now you have to go to that higher perspective and say, Spirit, where am I going? What is this revealing to me? Where am I being led? Where am I being guided? And take those actions. Spirit is coming in to say, I'm giving you what you need. I'm showing you the way. Trust us. And it's going to be uncomfortable. Good morning, Thomas. It's going to feel like a leap of faith. It's going to feel like you're jumping off a cliff with no net. But Spirit's like, oh no, we got you the net. We got the net. We are here for you. Your higher self is here for you. Your knowingness is your net. Your faith is your net. Your connection to God and God consciousness and the higher perspectives, your angels, your archangels. We're here for you. This is not a leap of faith that is leading you into destruction. This is a leap of faith. It's a leap of faith. The faith is what's got you. God has got you. God consciousness has got you. Your angels have you. Your ascended masters have you. You're not leaping into the unknown. Ooh, you're not alone. I don't know who is feeling despair. I don't know who is feeling lost, but you're not lost. Oh, they have you. You're okay. You're okay. It's okay. You're going to be okay. I know that mask scared the hell out of you when it came off. I know that person who lied to you and deceived you. That situation that is not what you thought. I know it's scary. I know you're not alone. I know this is not where you wanted to be. This was not your plan. I know the person or the situation that lied to you, made you feel feelings maybe you've never felt before. Maybe felt a connection you never felt before. And it's hard to walk away from it. It's hard to believe that they can't come through on those promises. They can't be who they said they were going to be. And now you feel despair. You feel desolate. You feel lost. And Spirit's like, no, we've got you. You're not alone. Your higher self is here. The angels are here. Your support is here. And the leap that you're taking, the leap that you're going to have to take, the leap that you're being brought to, it's not a leap into the unknown. It's a leap of faith. It's a leap to your higher self. It's a leap to who you truly are. It's a leap into your divinity, your sovereignty in that connection. You're not alone. You're not alone. We have you. We've got you. Trust us. Trust what you're being led to. And disconnect from what no longer serves you. Disconnect from that situation or that person that the mask came off of, because it's never going back on. They can't be that person they had you buy into, fell in love with, connected to. They're not that person, and they can't be that person. They're not emotionally evolved enough. And the reason that they deceived you was because they needed you. They needed your light. They needed your love. They needed your energy because they knew they didn't have it within themselves. That's why they had to put the mask on. They had to create the illusion and the deception because they didn't have the fortitude to be who they needed to be with you on an authentic level. They needed to deceive you because they're broken. They need your goodness. They need your love. And now it's time to see that for what it was and to walk away. Hardest thing you'll probably do. But if you're giving them more than they're giving you, if you're loving them more than they're loving you, if you're trying to fix them more than they're trying to fix themselves, there's nothing there for you. There's nothing there for you. Love yourself enough to see this from the higher perspective and to know that you've given them and you've shown them that there are people that will be authentic. You've shown them what love really is. And if they can't make the necessary steps to meet you, then you have to go on your way and love yourself enough to know that you've done your best, you've given, you've shown, and you've got to go because they're sucking you dry. I know, Thomas. I've been there, darling. I've been there. Oh my God, I've been there. I gave and I gave and I gave and I gave and I gave until I lost it all. I lost financially. I lost spiritually. I lost everything. And I don't want anybody else to lose as much as I had to lose to learn this. I lost my house. I lost my car. I lost my job. I lost my kid because I gave so much. It's time to take that leap of faith. Love yourself enough to let go and leap into the unknown that is yourself, your divinity, your sovereignty. Love yourself enough to leap into the new, the balanced, the authentic. Yes, Cynthia, rely on your spirit guides. Absolutely. Yes, they have your back, your higher self, your perspective. That's what this card is all about, Cynthia. Trusting your team of guides, angels, and ascended masters to take you into where you need to go for you. It's not about the other person. It's not about the mask. It's not about the deception. It's about you living your authenticity, knowing that you gave everything you could. You did everything. You showed what you could show. And if they can't meet you, if they can't see what you're giving them and who you are and where they could go, then you have to go in your own direction. You have to go in your own direction. Good morning, Cheryl. And it will be the hardest thing you've probably ever done. So yes, Thomas, yes. This is not easy stuff. This is some of the hardest work you'll ever do, is to learn to love yourself in a way that you make those choices and decisions that you feel will break you. But it's breaking you open to the more that is. It's breaking you open to your connection to your higher self, to God consciousness, and to the right people and right situations. Yeah. Coming into harmony and resolution of who you are and what you need for your life. Standing in your power and setting your intention as to where you're going, not being led anymore by anybody who's deceptive or any deceptive energy. Standing in your power and setting your intentions for moving forward in harmony and resolution to who you are and what you need for yourself. And it does feel a little selfish. And for those of you who are a light worker, that can feel very uncomfortable. Oh, yes, Stacy. Yes, it will take you to your knees. It will take you to your knees, but you will rise. You will rise in power. You will rise in intention. You will rise in harmony. You will rise in resolution. You will take back your divinity, your sovereignty, not allowing anybody to crush you or take away your power. Sorry, guys. You've got this. You've got this. I'm shaking. I'm sorry, guys. Whew, I'm shaking. All right. Oh, there it is. Whew, the angels needed to come through. Thank you, Thomas. For me, I'm on the other side of this, but to step back into it and feel those feelings again, it is the hardest thing I've ever done. It is the most transformation I've ever been through. And for those of you going through it, I feel you. I hold you. I hold space for you. And trust that you will come out of the other side. Trust your guides, your team, your ascended masters, your angels, your crossed over loved ones, God, the universal energy, God consciousness. Yes, trust that you are not alone, that you are protected. And that was the message yesterday, that your angels have you, that you are protected. And that's why it's a leap of faith. It's not a leap. It's a leap of faith, because you're not doing it alone. You're doing it with your team of guides, angels, and ascended masters. You're not alone. God has you. He's holding you. Look at that. He's holding you. right there, right behind you, holding you. You are not alone. Thank you, Cynthia. So the other two cards that fell out with that one, the trust one, was the remain positive and the situation will improve. You're coming through it. Stay the course. You've got this. You're coming through it. Remain positive. Know that you are on the right path and everything is working out for you. Everything is working out for your highest and greatest good. You're not alone. You've got this. Stay in the intention. Stay in your divinity, your sovereignty, your power. Hold the intention. Everything is working out for your highest and greatest good. You're moving in the right direction. All right, I'm going to pull some angels to see who wants to come in and support us, that you will be able to invoke. Yeah, Thomas. It does. It does. It can hit you right back in the solar plexus like it was yesterday. And so it's very important to keep the intention of moving forward, keeping the intention of where you're going, not where you've been. Oh, thank you, Annette. All right. Let's see what angels want to come through. Oh, yeah, there you go. You are ascending, and that's why you've broken open, because you've got to go. You've got to go higher. You've got to go higher than this energy. Archangel Azrael is coming through. Invoke her. Invoke her light, because you are ascending. You are moving up into vibrational frequency. You're moving out of despair and up into contentment, which is leading you all the way up to gratitude, empowerment, freedom. And I just want to find out more about Azrael. Whew. All right, so he's one of 4 archangels. Yeah, the angel of death in some Abrahamic religions. It's the archangel that kind of comes and takes you when you ascend. He brings joy and comfort. Carries incredible messages that can provide us with the guidance we need to live our best possible life. Helping people make the difficult transition from the material world to the spiritual world. So for some of you, you're having a material death, and you're coming into your spirituality. You're ascending into the higher realms. You're ascending into 5D consciousness. So yeah, it's a huge transition. And so the card that came out with it was listen to your gut feelings. You are clairsentient. So your spirit guides are definitely speaking to you to help you know that you're not alone, to help you on your ascension path and what steps to take, and where to just let you know you're not alone. So whom God helps, and his primary function is to assist people. Uses compassion and healing energy to assist everyone, to help in comfort. So yes, so for some of you who do feel like you are going through a huge transition, I almost feel like the death card in the traditional tarot is a huge ending, but it's bringing you a beautiful new beginning. And that's what you have to hold on to. That what you're leaving behind is gone. And where you're going, you can't see it yet, but it's incredible. Beautiful. And your guides are coming in and they're giving you the messages that you need. So right now, trust your gut, because they're speaking to you through your solar plexus. And clairsentient is hearing. So you may be hearing words, you may be hearing messages in the physical, but also in the spiritual. So know that you are not alone. Whew. All right. I thought yesterday's message was pretty big. Yeah, today I think we surpassed it a little bit, but it's the same theme, guys. That what you're going through it's a moment, and I know it's a hard moment, but it's not the defining moment of your life. It is just a moment, and that's what I think they want you to know. You will break free. You will move out of this. You will move up into the next step. And this is a hard step, but it is not a definitive step. It's not the end of anything. It's actually the cusp of a very beautiful new beginning. And that is what you need to sometimes hold on to, that what you're in right now is just right now. But where you're going is where you need to focus. So stay in your power and setting your intention for where you're going, where you want to go. And if you're not sure where that is, just set the intention to keep moving forward on your path, because your higher self has the path, has the roadmap, knows what the next step for you is. Know that, believe that. So if you're having a hard time, praying is asking, meditating is receiving. And for those of you who are needing some healing to really release, we have the integrative energy therapy that I would be absolutely willing to partner with you on your journey to help your healing journey to move through and ascend into the higher vibrational frequencies. And then if you're someone that really wants to get into connection with spirit to be able to trust and act on what they're bringing you, think about doing the intuitive guidance course that starts April 6th. So guys, I'm gonna love you and leave it there. Have a beautiful rest of your day. And don't forget, guidance311.com. My blog is there. So I am here for you. Have a beautiful day. It is Thursday. We are at Friday Eve for those of you working a traditional work week. So just sending you so much love and so many blessings. And we'll talk to you soon. Namaste.